Raju was a young boy who lived in a small village in India. His days were filled with the simple rhythms of village life. He helped his family in the fields, played with his friends under the vast sky, and listened to his grandmother's stories under the shimmering stars. Life was peaceful, but Raju yearned for something more. The village school was a small, humble building, but it held a world of possibilities for Raju. His teacher, Masterji, saw a spark in him, a thirst for knowledge that went beyond the confines of their village. Masterji encouraged Raju to dream big, to envision a life beyond the familiar fields and traditions. He told him stories of bustling cities and opportunities that awaited those who dared to seek them. Raju's heart resonated with Masterji's words. He imagined himself in a world of towering buildings and endless possibilities. He dreamt of a life where he could use his education to create a better future, not just for himself, but for his family and his beloved village. A seed of hope was sown, and it began to grow within him, nurtured by Masterji's unwavering belief and guidance. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Raju would sit with Masterji. They would talk about the world outside their village, about the bustling city of Mumbai, a place of dreams and opportunities. Masterji told him about the importance of education, how it could be his ticket to a brighter future. Raju listened with wide-eyed wonder, his heart filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation. He knew that leaving the village would be difficult, leaving behind the familiar comfort of his family and friends. But the thought of pursuing his education, of creating a better life for himself and his loved ones, fueled his determination. One day, Masterji shared a piece of news that would change Raju's life forever. There was a scholarship available for bright students from underprivileged backgrounds to study in Mumbai. It was a chance of a lifetime, an opportunity for Raju to chase his dreams and break free from the cycle of poverty that had ensnared his family for generations. The decision to leave the village was not an easy one. Raju's parents, though supportive of his dreams, were heartbroken at the thought of their son leaving them. His mother, with tears in her eyes, packed him a bag of his belongings and his favorite snacks. His father, a man of few words, placed a hand on his shoulder, his eyes conveying a mix of pride and concern. The day Raju left for Mumbai was filled with a mix of emotions. The entire village gathered to see him off, their blessings and good wishes following him like a warm embrace. As the bus trundled along the dusty road, Raju looked back at his village, his heart heavy with the pain of separation. The journey to Mumbai was long and tiring. The bus rattled through the countryside, leaving behind the familiar sights and sounds of Raju's village. As they approached the city, the landscape changed dramatically. Tall buildings replaced lush fields, and the air buzzed with a frenetic energy that was both exhilarating and overwhelming for the young boy from the village. Mumbai was a city of stark contrasts. Towering skyscrapers cast long shadows over sprawling slums. The streets were a cacophony of noise, car horns, street vendors hawking their wares, and the chatter of millions of people from all walks of life. For Raju, arriving in this concrete jungle was a sensory overload. He felt lost and insignificant amidst the teeming crowds and towering buildings. The initial days were the hardest. The city seemed to swallow him whole, its sheer size and impersonal nature a far cry from the warmth and familiarity of his village. The language was a barrier, the customs were different, and the pace of life was relentless. Raju missed his family, his friends, and the simplicity of his old life. He found shelter in a small, cramped room shared with other boys from his village, who had also come to the city in search of a better life. The room was barely big enough to sleep in, let alone study, but it was all they could afford. Every day was a struggle to survive, to make ends meet, and to hold on to the dream that had brought him to this overwhelming city.